little babies.
Now, what does your dick look like now that you have glasses on?
It's very disappointing now that I can see it clear.
Yeah. Yeah, I get
Wow.
that. Wow. Yeah. Speaking of disappointing, what do you say we start the show? The Simple Minds Sports Show. We talk latest and greatest in New England sports. Get a couple laughs along the way. Let's do some opening takes. We got a blind show here, boys. We got a half-assed rundown. I don't think we're ever going to see the likes of producer Bobby again, Raymond.
He moves his rooms around too
turning
much.
down.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
see
true.
producer Bobby.
Holy
I need
shit,
more.
you got curtains
I
in
can't
there.
do it at 4 in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
Is that a room? What, do you have a room with windows now? That's good.
Yes.
Moving on up. Well, so with that being said, let's do some. Why don't you, Bland Bobby? Why don't you take it away with some opening takes to start the show?
Absolutely. Just first of all, thank God that football's here. Number one, finally. Okay. So that way we can get into every training camp story about anytime anybody queefs at training camp, that we need to hear about it and get a story. The stories that come out of training camp really are hilarious as they just go on. My personal favorite one so far about the offensive line depth and the problems with the offensive line and what has Bill Belichick not done to address the offensive line. He signed 2 tackles and drafted 3 linemen. How many fucking linemen is he supposed to get? But yet still we have a problem. It is endless stories, but thank God we're here, and it will be something to talk about forever now.
You bring up an interesting point with the offensive line that we can certainly get into. Let's save it because we have no agenda. Let's save it. I have some thoughts. Remind me to talk about that offensive line point that you just made there. Raymond, your opening take.
Thank you, Richard. I would like to read a quote real quick.
I'm sorry. Actually, I do believe you have earned a new name with these really sweet looking glasses. So now the nicknames come organically and one has not popped up yet, but
okay.
This is a Chadwick Matt Sullivan situation. When Matt Sullivan did not have his glasses on, he was Matt Sullivan. When he put his glasses on, he was Chadwick. And he went from cunt level 4 to cunt level 0 in a bad way. So I expect the same out of you.
Well, he already is. He's bragging about having sex. I mean, that's something he's never done.
That's true.
Before.
What a fucking douchebag. You immediately.
He's literally never done. Normally, it's the other way around. He's complaining about his lack of penile exercise, and all of a sudden now he's like, "I've got so much. My glasses are fogged up."
He ditches the clown come shank at golf situation with the sunglasses and the cool shirt and the swanky hat, and now he's just down to some Poindexter look with his new glasses, and all of a sudden he's the fucking dick king of Goffstown. It's like,
thank you. There we go. New nickname. Thank you.
Dick King of Goffstown. What is that? DKG. All right,
baby.
All right, DKG. Why don't you kick it off with your opening take?
Thank you. I'd like to read a quote real quick. Men are so often paid and compensated on the potential that they show, not necessarily what they've done, Rapinoe says. And women are so often paid.
I'm going to go ahead with my opening take, seeing as Ray wants to dive into some misogynistic bullshit that he has. No, I'll let you finish, Ray. I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I've asked to unmute you, DKG.
Thank you. Basically, making Rapinoe, if you want to play like the men and get paid like the men, we're going to shit on you like the men. I can't wait for Sunday morning when they're in New Zealand and they get eliminated from the World Cup in the knockout stage of 16, first round. Oh, it's going to be music to my ears. And Richard, I can taste his tears. I can lick him up off his face.
For the
I can't fucking wait.
Is one of the most like, you're the bottom of the totem pole of dumb for a reason. Your takes are, but they're generally like wholesomely dumb. This is real hate. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why do you hate the women's national team so much? They're far more popular than the men.
They were.
You son of a bitch.
I think I know where this stems from.
They garnished way more media than the men, and especially this latest iteration of the team over the past 3 World Cups. They've won 2 of them or more in the last 3 World Cups. They should have got paid more, and they did because they spoke up. Get over it. What the fuck is wrong? They're still not getting paid nearly as much as the men who suck balls. They fucking suck. They suck.
So
suck.
They suck, and they're going to be the same result that the men had.
Yeah, you know why? Because the
They get to
World
the
Cup
knockout stage,
teams
they
get
lose the first
pulled.
one.
They get pulled because soccer is wildly popular across the world, and the only reason soccer is wildly popular across the world for women is because of the United States. You fuck. That's where the money's coming from. So yeah, they should get more of it, you idiot. The men should get less of it because they're not why the World Cup is popular on the men's side. They're the opposite of it. They're the cucks of the World Cup. They blow. No one wants America in that fucking World Cup. They fucking suck. Get out. And they still get paid 20 times more than the women because they get pooled in FIFA. Once they skim off the top, once the FIFA officials skim off the top, then they give the rest down. That's all I have to say. I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. So what? They get paid more. They instead of getting paid $7,000 a year.
I don't like Megan Rapinoe.
There must be something to this.
$35,000 a year.
I think this probably goes back to the high school girls team. I think obviously Ray was turned down by all of them, and his hatred for women's soccer players
I married when you
has brought him here.
Yeah,
well, also that's probably part of the problem.
Yeah. also part of the problem. I'll take my hatred to the Red Sox. What a putrid, another failed, not even failed, just incompetent deadline for the Boston Red Sox. Chaim Bloom, the underdog, did absolutely nothing. He picked up a utility hurt minor leaguer for the infield in a team that's a game out of the playoffs. I've listened to a lot of the commentary. I've talked about it on our text chain. He just doesn't know how to do the job. That's it. Plain and simple. This guy is a paint by numbers, follow the percentages. He should be running a farm system somewhere, just he doesn't even develop talent. He just puts numbers in a computer and spits it out and follows them. That's it. He does not have the fortitude, acumen to handle a big league club, to be a general manager of a sports organization. He just doesn't have it. He doesn't get it. I don't think he probably understands people. He probably doesn't understand the emotions of the game. I've never heard him talk about anybody taking a swing or throwing a ball. He's just talking about numbers. The fact that he came out and said the odds are facts of what our percentages are to make the playoffs is baffling. The odds are not facts. They're fucking projections based on prior information that hasn't happened yet because nobody can tell the future. That's fucking insane to call projections facts. They're not. They're just not. They're projections. So that's who's running your Boston Red Sox, and say whatever you want about his future for the club and his long-term play to build up the farm system and allow these guys. That may be true, but when what's the tipping point? What's the tipping point when eventually you have a core of young players up here and they need a jolt, they need a sign at the trade deadline? He doesn't have the skills to pull it off. He just doesn't. And I don't know how long it's going to take John Henry to figure that out, but I'd strap in because I think it's going to be a while. So they're going to be flirting with the playoffs every single year around 12th or 10th in payroll when they should be 1 or 2 and flirting with the World Series every year. But this is the new Boston Red Sox. This is what you got. Chaim Bloom's basement, the peak of mediocrity.
John Henry loves it, though, because it's sellouts all the time still. Red
He's
Sox
probably
still
not paying
low.
attention. He's probably going over the Penguins roster.
No problem.
Saw Moneyball and he thought he loved it.
Great movie. Brad Pitt. Come on in.
Great movie. Bill James is a part of the Red Sox organization. They've already done that. Theo Epstein did fucking Moneyball. He just did it with balls. It's not even about the ideology. We can get into it if you want. I'll stop there. Fuck Chaim Bloom and the fucking Red Sox. We'll be talking about that. We'll go back to the Patriots training camp. We'll do the Red Sox trade deadline. A quick touch in the worst offseason in sports. I just want to do 2 minutes on this. I just want to touch on the Bruins real quick because there was a couple arbitrations that came through. Would you rather? Ray, do you have any would you rathers?
I can figure one out.
Okay. And Simplest Minds of the Week. You sent one of those too, right? That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
the kid from college, remember? The football player. The photos.
Yep.
Kind of briefly. So when we get there, then
Yeah.
this is the Simple Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind, August 4th. Welcome to the show. It is August, right?
It is certainly.
Augustus, the divine Augustus of Rome, first emperor of Rome. Just spitting little history facts on you there.
Historian.
Yeah,
You just love to randomly drop history facts.
That's right. That's right. Me and Chaim just living in the past. If you want to live in the past, then you can watch us. That didn't work.
No,
if you're watching on if you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome. Ray, I'm sorry. DKG is looking mighty fine.
Those eyebrows still
with his new spectacles. Oh yeah, last week he missed it. Bobby Ray got a haircut, and also he gets his eyebrows done.
When he took his hat and put it off, it thought I saw a fresh fade under there. I thought I saw that.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
look at that.
Yeah.
So you're going with the tight up top, loose beard bottom look. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He got his beard done last week too.
Yep.
Jesus.
He's just French.
No
so
wonder he's slinging so much dick. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Bobby. That means a lot. See, be more positive like Bobby. Positive vibes only Bobby.
Well,
Whoa, we haven't got his opinion on the eyebrows. What do you think about
Ray's finally taking care of himself, and look what's happening.
What do you think about getting eyebrows done? I'll beep it. Don't say it. It's fine. I get it. I can tell. I can tell where you want to go from there.
It's not like I give him Don. He just trims them. He takes some comb and goes.
Oh man, if this was 2003, the words that would be coming out of my mouth.
You tell him you never got your eyes. You went to a salon. You told me.
Yeah, it's the only place in town that does haircuts. My girl Kobe knows how to do it, and that's where I go.
Bobby, tiebreaker. Do you go to a salon or do you go to a barber?
Look at him.
Barber.
My fucking man.
Well, I have more than one option too.
What a surprise coming from the misogynistic king of fucking Goffstown. Can't go to a lady haircutter.
No, I got 2 barbershops like stone throws away from me.
You're the fucking man, dude. You're the fucking man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. About fucking time you respect me, you son of a bitch.
If you want to be the man like DKG, then why don't you go to shankitgolf.com and get 15% off all your orders. The best, coolest, hippest, shankiest golf gear around anywhere you can get it these days. It's 15% off with the promo code Simple Minds. And you too could be the Dick King of your Hamlet, just like Ray. What do you say we start the show? Patriots. You always think I'm angry. Did you say I'm angry?
No.
Oh. I'm a little angry.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, this show's already off the rails. This is why we need an email, producer Bobby.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby.
Tell me ahead of time, and I'll get you an email.
Okay. Well, you know what? You know what a real,
producer would have taken the raise.
You'd already have the email ready to go just in case it came up every single week.
You know what? Next year you're going to get a real tight fucking email. Okay.
That's great. I look forward to doing the email, so I'll look at it. I'll thank you for it, and then we'll go with mine. But just in case, send it along.
Then why are you bitching about me not doing the email if you want to do the fucking
because
email?
I need a fucking email, but I'd like to have an email just backed up in case I can't get to it. So just write the fucking email. We won't use it most of the time, but when we do, it'll be appreciated. Thank you. Write the fucking email.
That makes more sense.
Offensive line. I can't believe you just gave Bill Belichick credit for what he did with the offensive line. What? So he brought in a bunch of fucking hacks?
I gave him credit because they were questioning the depth. There's a million of them.
How about the talent? Fuck the depth. How about the
I'm not
talent?
talking about the talent. They're just saying that there isn't enough of them.
Bobby's saying the attendance-wise, there's a lot. But the
what was the
sucks.
number? You look at the offense. Number one need, probably playmaking pass catcher, right? And then